I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the Planet in Focus Film Festival at the TIFF Bell Lightbox in downtown Toronto. I'm here with filmmaker ALANIS OBOMSAWIN. How does it feel to be getting the Mark Haslam Award this evening at the Planet in Focus Film Festival?
I've only known for a few days, and I'm very honored, and it was a wonderful surprise because this festival is so concerned about nature and about the land and people, so it's a wonderful festival and I'm very happy to be here.
And can you speak a little bit to the importance of the environment in your film and also in your culture as well?
Whenever there is a question of something's happening amongst our people, crisis, it always has to do with land and resources, and there's many conflicts because of the development of a lot of mines and cutting of trees and poisoning rivers. You know, it's a very serious issue, and it really is dangerous for the health and the life of our people and of all people who live in places around where there is that kind of development. So the film is about treaty, and in particular Treaty Number 9, and of course it has to do with land and resources.
And can you tell me a little bit more about the title Trick or Treaty, which is very good timing because Halloween just passed?
It's a different Halloween. The title Trick or Treaty came from the fact that I was interviewing the Grand Chief Stan Ludit of the Mishkagawa people in James Bay. And he was very concerned about wanting to educate the meaning of treaties, and in particular Treaty Number 9 and how it was done. And he did a lot of conferences to teach people what happened, how it was signed, and how the people were treated. And he mentions, as he's talking to me, he says when Dr. Long wrote the book Treaty Number 9, at the beginning of his writing he asked, was Treaty Number 9 a trick or a treaty? Mm-hmm. That's where it came from.
And you've made many films on education and the importance of education. So can you speak a little bit to the importance of talking about Treaty Number 9 and educating the younger generation on exactly what that is and what happened at the time?
I think it's important because it's historical, first of all, and the fact that it was signed the way it was, the people of today, Treaty 9 was yesterday because it refers to their life and their treatment by the government and their way of living with the land and the rivers and the hunting and all those things. So Treaty Number 9 is disturbing to this day the people who are part of it. So this is why Chief Stan Ludit wanted people to understand what happened, and so that the people know where they are and they do have rights, and it is their land. And so, you know, for all those reasons, so that there was obviously a very bad injustice when this was signed and the way it was done. And so eventually it'll just have to be redone. The government is going to have to face the responsibility.
And shifting gears a little bit, as a female filmmaker, someone who's made so many films, and I believe now you're in your 80s and still making films, what advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers?
I think if you want to make films, or if you have a passion as an artist, you want to paint, you want to express your feelings through arts or through filmmaking, if you really want to, and if you have enough passion to fight for it, you will do it. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to have passion. In terms of filmmaking, for me, documentary filmmaking is what I'm very passionate about. And I never get tired of hearing people telling me their story and talk about their life experience. And this it's almost a healing way of getting out and having generosity with the people and learning from your life and loving. I think it's very precious for all. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. It's lovely to see you again, and congrats on the award as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats at the Planet in Focus Film Festival in Toronto, and you can find out more information on ALANIS at the National Film Board's website.